Hello, guys. Welcome back to Philo Explains, and today I will be explaining season one, episode one of Grey's Anatomy. So, there is a very smart medical resident, right? And her name is Meredith Grey, which is basically what the name Grey's Anatomy is named after. And she's working with a bunch of other um residents, right? But on her first day, she the first scene opens up with her and another doctor, Dr. Shepard. Um, they slept together the night before. So she goes in. You should save that like part for later, like that is very important. So she goes into the hospital as her first day and like as her first shift, and there are a lot of residents, and then this um doctor who appears to be the head doctor of like the head surgeon of all the entire hospital. He like gives them an introduction and how like how they will be operating and like what their jobs are.
Each of you comes here today hopeful, wanting in on the game. A month ago, you were in med school being taught by doctors. Today, you are the doctors. The 7 years you spend here as a surgical resident will be the best and worst of your life. You will be pushed to the breaking point. Look around you. Say hello to your competition. 8 of you will switch to an easier specialty. 5 of you will crack under the pressure. 2 of you will be asked to leave. This is your starting line.
So basically, the main characters of the show are Meredith Grey, her friend Christina, who's also a resident, and this other resident named George O'Malley. So all of the residents are given cases. Meredith was given the case of Katie, right? And Katie broke her ankle a while ago in a pageant. She was what was it? It was called something it was like rhythmic gymnastics or something, right? And she so she broke her ankle, and she was flown in a helicopter that day from a seizure, right? She had a seizure, like a very bad seizure. So they got her in and they stabilized her. They turned her to the side as they're supposed to, and she's stable. She pagers Dr. Gray multiple times, but all those times were like just pranks. So the one time that they needed her to, like, that Dr. Gray had to be on call, she thought it was just a joke. So she took her time getting to her. When in reality, she was she had another seizure, and nobody could figure. After they stabilized her and they fixed her up, they had to use the defibrillator to put her heart back to life. And nobody like knows why she's having seizures. She's clear, her labs come out clean. Nobody knows why. So her and Christina, they go into a library, right? And the reason they're working together is because Dr. Shepard said whoever has a diagnosis for Katie, then they will be able to operate on her as like, because she needs surgery, but they don't know what surgery for. So Dr. Gray and Christina, they're in a library in the hospital doing research as much as they can for the case. And Dr. Gray said that she fell. Like she's like, they couldn't find out like, why she was. So she's like, oh, she fell, right? So because she fell, she hit her head whenever she fell and broke her ankle. So they're saying it could be an aneurysm. But Dr. Shepard, the lead doctor who she slept with, says that's impossible because her records are clean and there's nothing in her brain that shows that she could have an aneurysm. But they kept convincing him and saying that no, she fell. She fell on her head whenever she was in a pageant and broke her ankle. And the doctor thought it was just a slight, it was nothing, so he just rubbed it off and didn't bother telling the surgeons. So finally, Dr. Shepard goes and does more tests and finds out that she was having an aneurysm, and Dr. Gray got to perform the surgery because she's the one who found it. Even though she said to Christina that she was going to let her do the surgery because Dr. Gray does not want to be anywhere near Shepard because she slept with him, and she thinks that he's doing it just because she slept with him. And so she wants to give the case to Christina, or give the surgery to Christina. Don't let the reason that you slept with me make you seem like a bad doctor, or make you like get in the way of you being a good doctor. So as all this is happening, George O'Malley and his like superior, his trainer, they were performing a surgery on someone's heart. I don't remember what his problem was, but Dr. O'Malley did something very wrong. He promised to the surgeon, he promised to the wife of the patient that he'd be 100% okay. He promised her that. You can't promise people because you don't know what's going to happen. So as they perform the surgery, they realized that his heart wouldn't continue to beat. His heart just stopped. There was a problem in the heart. And so they had to close it up. And he passed away on the bed. So as his superior is telling him that he died, O'Malley's like, I can't do this because I promised to the family that he would be okay. And his trainer gets so mad at him, and he's like, how can you promise someone something whenever you don't know what's going to happen? The only one that knows what's going to happen is God. Nobody knows. So he's like, if you're the one telling her that her husband is going to be okay, then you're going to be the one to tell her that she's a widow now. And O'Malley's like, okay, fine. So as he's creeping up and like looking at the family, and like they're so happy that he's going to be okay and stuff, he tells them that he passed away. And the family is just devastated. And I believe it looked like he was going in for a hug after he said it. And she's like, please, thank you. Just go away. So O'Malley then leaves, and him and Dr. Gray meet up, and they were talking. Like they're talking about Doc O'Malley said that his parents are bragging to all their friends that he's some surgeon, and then Dr. Gray is like, oh, I wish I had your parents. My mom said that I would never be able to do the work and go through medical school and graduate. And they were both just contemplating about all their life decisions because they know they both messed up, because Dr. Gray paid whenever it was a 911 call, she didn't pay attention and she thought it was just another joke whenever it wasn't. And O'Malley messed up because he did the because he promised to the mom, to the wife, wrong. And I should have said this in the beginning, but before all of this happened, the superior that was training O'Malley, he asked him to do a surgery, like go assist in a surgery with them. And it was some minor surgery. And whenever he was like sewing it back up and stitching it back up, he pulled too hard on the strings. And so blood was everywhere. And he was thinking, what do I do? I don't know what to do now. So his superior is thinking to himself, he's telling him that, oh, just think what you're gonna do. Are you gonna do suction, or are you just gonna use the sponges and clean it up? So he's saying that he doesn't know what he froze. So his superior pushes him away. Get this idiot out of the OR right now. OR is operation room. And he's just sitting himself. And as this is happening, all of the residents are watching him, because this is like the moment that one of them was in a surgery. Nobody knew like that he would mess up. People thought that he would do good, but he didn't. He messed up.
Getting too low, folks.
Dr. Burke.
Get out of the way. Pansy-ass idiot. Get him out of here.
This is before all of the wife, her husband passed away. And in the end, after Dr. Gray completed the surgery, she was like, oh, wow, that was amazing. She just felt so proud of herself that she was able to complete this. And she was like, why do people even do drugs? Just become a surgeon and just feel the high, feel the same adrenaline that you do as you take drugs, but this time helping people. That's why she wanted to become a doctor, or a surgeon specifically. Now, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Let's try to get to 150 subscribers by the end of February. That'd be my goal. I'll make 150 subscriber special. If we do that, I'll still have to think about what it is. Thank you guys so much, and good night.